Hello Capricorn, and welcome to Three Crows Runes. My name is Jen. Let's do some rune readings. Today we are doing September 2023 readings for that month, which is almost upon us. And I am using the Dreamer's Journal Tarot and the Elder Futhark on pink glass from Blum or Bloom. I don't know. I've only read it. I don't know if his name is Blum or Bloom. But anyway, it's spelled Blum. So thank goodness for him. So let's start with a card from the Dreamer's Journal Tarot, and we have the Five of Cups. So this month, Capricorn, you're going to be sort of feeling like you're going to feel very aware of, I'm going to basically start by saying it's going to feel like the year is almost over and what have I accomplished kind of thing. Like you're mourning things that have passed. It may not be about time or the year, but it's definitely, you're sort of looking at the things that you no longer have or that have ended. And you're going, all of this and it's such a loss and everything, but you have 2 cups left. So you may be sort of contemplative about that. You may be a bit, I don't want to say nostalgic. What's the word? Not really regretful either, but you're sort of just focusing this month on some things that maybe you're bringing closure to these things. Like maybe this month you're looking at these things that have passed and you're bringing closure to them by looking at them. However, there is a sense of regret where you're like looking at these and you're mourning them, which is fine, but don't forget that you do have 2 left that are perfectly viable and full of whatever liquid pleases you. So let's get some runes down to clarify. Capricorn, what does Capricorn need to know? Okay, so this is something you're going to have to get through. Like this is something that it's like there's no way out but through. So this is, it may feel like you may feel like you're being ungrateful for the things that you do have, but you really do have to deal with this. This is something that you definitely have to deal with. Sorry, that one didn't really want to come out. Outcome rune, please, for Capricorn. That one. Nice. Okay. Oop. And then I pull my entire ivy over. Okay. So Capricorn, your issue for the month, and I'm going to actually move this because this all has shifted. Whee! Let's get this comfortable setup because it's all messy. Okay. What else can I do? This. Alrighty. So, Capricorn, your central issue is Thurisaz reversed. Thurisaz is the rune of the challenge. The challenge, it's the thorn, the giant, the gateway. And when it's upright, it's an open challenge. It's basically an open door. But when it's reversed like it is here, it's a hard challenge. It's a very difficult challenge that you actually can't see your way around. It's something that's very, very tricky and difficult. So that would probably be this focus and fixation on these things that have been lost. So you're sort of really just focusing on that right now, and that's what your month is going to sort of look like. Leading up to this, we have Ansu's reversed, so there's been a lot of inner communication, and maybe there has been lack of communication as well. So inner communication, definitely leading up to this, but also this sense of a lack of communication that's led you to this moment where you're like, looking at these things that you are mourning. And it's very hard for you to get your head around like outside of this. So what's going to help? Well, as I said when I was putting this down, there's no way out but through. So give it some focus. However, maybe time your focus on it. It's like, I'm going to focus on this for this amount of time, and then I'm going to basically shelve it for a little bit so that I can get on with other things. The other thing that Kaunaz reversed, which is the torch, and has to do with it's basically where you shine the light of focus, but it's also reversed. So it's like instead of going from like an ember into a blaze, it's going from a like supernova into a laser. So you're really focusing, but also another thing that this could be saying is limit your options, like limit the time you're focusing on this as well. But definitely be focusing on it because you need to be focusing on it to get through it. You need to just work your way through this. What isn't going to help you is you're going to be concerned about, we have Yura, which is the heart. This is an airplane. So shush. We have Euro, which is the harvest, and also time. So you're sort of worried about how much time you're taking with this, and you're also worried about what do you have to show for this. But this is all going to come out in ways that are going to be good eventually. Like once you process it, then this can be used in things like this will come through, and if you're creating something, like that kind of thing. So you will have something to show for it ultimately, but right now this is the part where you're working through it. So if you start to worry about the time that this is taking or what you have to show for it, bring yourself back up to giving yourself the time to focus on it, but also limiting the time that you have that you are fixating. Like if you find this consuming you, okay, so like if it's not consuming you, then definitely give it the focus that you need until it has had the focus that it has needed. But if you feel like it's consuming you, set yourself like a timer. Say like for this amount of time, I'm going to give this the focus, and then I'm going to do other things. Or if it's like that consuming you, like set yourself some time to shelve it and say, I'm going to do other things during this time so then I can go back to focusing on this, because obviously you need to. By the end of the month, we have Berkana. Berkana is the rune of beginnings and birth. You will be able to move on with a new beginning. You will have completed this challenge within this month, and by the end of the month, you will have this new beginning that you can actually move forward from this. You won't be as intensely focused on it, and that will be better. So by the end of the month, you'll be like, okay, I'm done. I can rebirth myself and be free of this to a certain extent, more than I was. So that, Capricorn, is your reading for September 2023. I wish you all the best with this, and I wish you a lovely day or evening. Take care till next time. Bye.